Well, I think there are often two categories that most leaders think about their employees. They have the employees that are the new employees coming in, and they have the veteran employees that are already there. So let me pick two of the phases, one that falls in each of those categories, one that is hyper important to as you're bringing new folks on, and one that is hyper important to taking care of the people that are already part of your team. The first one, bringing folks on, I'd look to the affirm phase. So the affirm phase in common parlance is the concept of new hires remorse. It's the same as buyer's remorse, but it's with your new employees. They begin to doubt the decision they just made to come work for you. What we need to do in that phase is affirm their choice. We need to let them know that we are beyond excited that they accepted the job offer. In terms of our existing team members, I would probably point to the adopt phase. The adopt phase is those folks who are most loyal to you. They've been with you for a while. They're committed. They're part of your culture. The challenge most organizations have is we take those people for granted. We spend so much time thinking about our onboarding and our new people and trying to capture the people that are leaving instead of saying, what are we doing with these rocks? What are we doing with these people that are the lifeblood of our organization? And to your point earlier, how are we showing them and acknowledging them in a way that goes beyond words, just how much they matter to us? A way to check your own assumptions on this is, how does an employee who's been with you for more than 3 years know that you see them more valuably today than you did on their first day on the job, other than their salary and title? Now, you may say, but Joy, we're paying them more. They got a bigger responsibility. No. Take those out of the equation. What else have you done? Have you celebrated anniversaries? Do you have a better working knowledge of their personal life? Have they gotten benefits that transcend a paycheck or transcend a title? If not, there's opportunity for growth.
And I think that right there, there's opportunity for growth. It is about the people. It's coming back internally. If we think about so much of the discussion over the last few years, to your point, you wrote a book about this, customer experience, digital transformation. But if I think about this idea of just transformation as a whole, whether that be digital transformation, customer experience transformation, brand transformation, all transformation begins within. It starts with the self, the individual, then the team, because teams are made up of individuals, from the teams to the organization, and then that spills over into the lives of customers. As we start to wrap up here, all of this comes down to relationship. What's the golden rule? The golden rule of employee relationships that you write about in Never Lose an Employee Again.
Yeah, so I think the golden rule, as we know it from religious teachings, what's fascinating about the golden rule is it shows up in pretty much every religious teaching throughout history on the planet, which is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. The variation on that theme is treat your employees in the way and the manner that you want them to treat you. You want your employees to be loyal to you? Be loyal to them. You want your employees to go the extra mile for you? Go the extra mile for them. And here's the thing, in the same spirit of the golden rule, you lead. You go first. You don't wait until they've proved. If there's one thing that drives me bonkers, is this idea of, well, we're going to have a provisional time period when you first start working with us to decide if you're worth our effort. What? Like, I can understand potentially some reasons for that from an accounting point of view and from a vesting of stock point of view or something like that. But the number of employers that have these provisional periods before, health insurance kicks in, or you have to work for us a year before you get paid vacation. Stop and ask yourself that if your mother, because in most folks, when they think of their mother or their father, it's somebody that they love or they respect, or your significant other, or your spouse, or your child, or whoever it is in the list of people you care most about, had to go start at a new company, and they came and started at your company, and they were subjected to your opening volley standard of how you treat your new employees. Would you be able to look them in the eye? And if the answer to that is no, change your policies. Change your practice. I certainly wouldn't want my mom to start a new job somewhere and somebody to say, you have to work 40 hours a week for a year before you earn vacation. Stop it. If you can't run a business where you don't give people benefits and perks from day one, we should have a bigger conversation about profit margins, operational efficiencies, and whether you should even be in business. Enough is enough already.
It's a great point to wrap up on here, and it's one that's really come full circle. It's about respect. It's the dignity of another human being, and I think as we're entering into this new period, the age of AI, those that respect humanity, those that pour into other people, in addition to having the AI, the artificial intelligence, they're also going to keep and retain the human intelligence, which is an exponential multiplier of value creation. I always like to send someone off with a practical thing that they can do next, something small. And there's a lot of that we've talked about that they can do. Document it, put your gratitude for your team members in writing with a thank you note, a video. I mean, there's so many practical things that they can apply, but as they go away, what's one small thing, one commitment that they can make right now to begin this journey so that they can ensure that they never lose an employee again?
Oh, James Robert, I love this question. And let me throw down a gauntlet. And before I explain the go-to task I'm going to ask you to do, which, by the way, you're going to be able to do in under 5 minutes with tools and technology you already have at a cost of $0 fixed dollars. Okay, so let me just preface that. That's the idea I'm about to give you. The gauntlet is, if you do this, I want you to send what you create, send a copy of it to me too, because I just love to see what you create. So here's the idea. Almost everybody watching or listening has a cell phone within arm's reach. So on their desk, it's in their pocket, it's in their purse. You may be listening to this on the cell phone, okay? When we're done with the episode, I want you to stop the recording. I want you to open the camera app. I want you to flip it to selfie mode. I want you to hold the camera out at arm's length. Don't worry about what you're wearing, where you're at, proper mics, proper lighting, any of that. No, this is just quick selfie video. And I want you to think of an employee, a team member, a colleague who you couldn't succeed without. Someone that just is crucial to your happiness, to your success, to your accomplishments. Fill in the blank. And whatever my name just came to mind while I was describing that, that's the one. You don't have to think further like, oh, mate, there's a different one. Nope, that one that just came to your mind, that's the one you do. And here's the video you shoot for him, selfie style. Let's pretend the person's name is James Robert. Hey, James Robert, I just wanted to shoot this little video for you. I was listening to a podcast, and there was this guy who kind of challenged us to think about somebody on our team that was crucial, someone that was vital, someone that we couldn't have our business, our operation, our existence without. And I immediately thought of you. I so appreciate how you show up every day. I so appreciate your enthusiasm, your commitment to growth and learning, your thoughtfulness, the way you come into meetings and you're always a value add, the way you show up early, the way you're always willing to roll up your sleeves to help a team member in need. You know, the way you are makes my life better, makes my life easier, makes my life have more meaning. Thank you. I don't say it enough, but I need you to know, I think it often, we couldn't do what we do here without you. Thanks for being you. And then here's the secret, James Robert. This is where everybody who gets this far in the process fails mightily. Don't watch the video. See, you're going to want to say, well, let me watch the video. How did I sound? Did I look good? And you're going to watch video and you're going, I didn't like my outfit. Oh, my hair was blowing in the wind. It wasn't good. No. Immediately take the video and text it to that person. And if you don't have their cell phone number, this is an opportunity to get the cell phone number of the person who's most important and crucial to you. Okay, if you don't have their cell phone, then figure out a way to email it to them. Get that video to them. And don't do it for the thank you response. Don't do it for the thank you video back or them saying, oh my gosh, I've never received such an amazing video. You're the most incredible boss ever. No. Do it for how you feel after you hit send. Do it for how you connect with, you know what? I may not always show my people how much they matter to me, but there's at least one little piece of evidence for that person in this moment that they're vital, that they matter, that they're contributing. If you do this, email me a copy of the video or text me a copy of the video, right? Email joeyc@joeycoleman.com. You can find my number on the website. Send it over to me. Would love to see what you create for this team member who is so crucial and valuable to your organization.
Such a practical takeaway, and I appreciate the accountability that you've built into this. And the, I would say that the close this out, that exercise, that activity, it's less than 5 minutes. It costs nothing, but it has a massive exponential return on time and a massive exponential return on relationship.